Hey guys, just received my Amazon delivered collector's edition and figured this might as well be a good time as any to unbox and do a little video of me opening the package. Since we've already sort of shown you the collector's edition, I just wanted to give you another look at it for those that are still interested in picking it up. Obviously it's likely sold out everywhere for the most part, but if you can find it somewhere, maybe you're interested, maybe this video interests you, and after this video you will want to go pick up one, feel free. But otherwise, I'm just going to show you what's in this now very, very launch day official collector's edition, since we've already seen the promo version of it from the fan site summit. But I figured I'd give you a look at what the actual thing looks like now that it's actually out and everybody can pick it up in stores. So, okay. I will obviously be hiding certain CD keys and all that stuff. This is not well packaged. First note, really not well packaged. To keep from being, the edges being completely destroyed, obviously. So hopefully it's not too badly hurt in that way. Okay. So I'm going to put the camera down for like 2 seconds. Okay, so I've now removed it from the package, as you can see. Star Wars The Old Republic Collector's Edition at the top. It's pretty swanky, little neat foil sort of logo. At the side, Satele, Malgus, of course. He's got to fight Satele. Then you also have Shea Vizsla, who is also right there in another form. And then you also have Malcolm. So there it is. Nice details back on the back of the box. Giving you a view. And so here we go. Now, for the sake of not, I'll have to remove this very carefully afterwards, so I'm not really a fan of having tape residue on my collection editions, but oh well. Alright, snap that off. Is there another one on the other side? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let me pull this off, obviously. It's a little plastic protective sheet. Some little nice marring of the package thanks to the shipping. So I thank Amazon for nearly destroying the box. Why not? Whatever. Oh well, I don't really care too much. So again, on the side, neat little way of doing it. So I'm going to pick up off the top, place it down, and here we have the inner box. Which this is the Darth Malgus statue here in the middle. So, you know, it's hard to do a unboxing video with that a couple free hands so that you can actually pick it up. So Malgus statue in the case. I'm not going to get to that right now. I'll get to that later. Obviously, you have the soundtrack. Neat little way of packaging it on the back. Yep. Collector's Edition soundtrack. Obviously, unboxing this is not going to do me any good. So then we also have the map, Star Wars, the Old Republic map. So this is the Old Republic map. So you got obviously Alderaan, Balmorra, Belsavis, Corellia, Coruscant, Jimmergos. Neat little galaxy map to show you all the regions. I kind of prefer the Atlas version of this, but. So then you also have those, all the planets are on there. And this, I don't know, will probably go back in the package to stay there forever. The end of time. I will not be using that. So then this is the, and this, by the way, security fob right there. And that's the game, obviously. So this is the Journal of Master Nostral, compiled, obviously. Little collection of concept art and the rest of it. I'm going to open this, and we're going to come back here in like 2 seconds, and I'm going to show you what's inside here. So we're now back. I've unpackaged it. I've gone ahead and taken off the wrapper. Now you might be able to see this from the camera, but this almost like cloth-like backing to it. It's cardboard almost. Might not want to get anything on this because it's probably going to absorb it like nothing else. It's not gloss on the front to protect it, obviously. It's meant to be almost like a coffee table book to take a look at, obviously. So on the back, obviously nothing. Side, you can almost put it on a shelf. It can look neat. Okay, and now see my fingerprints already taken off a little bit. Just something to note. Alright, so we're flipping through this. I don't think anybody's actually seen this, except unless they've actually received it, because this part we didn't get to see at the Fan Site Summit, I believe. And again, giving you an overview of the different time periods and what's what. Taking a few photos or images from timeline videos and compiling them here. They all have dates, obviously, for the Star Wars nerds out there. I'm sure, for instance, Wikipedia will be all over this because this is a new source for all that stuff. So there's Nagasao, obviously. And again, keep going through this real quick. Pretty cool, quite neat. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here that I've seen even by just going through here now that is entirely new in terms of images and concept art that's in here. So, yep. Sorry if the focus kind of sucks on this camera. It auto focuses and makes up its mind eventually. So. Not sure what this is. See if I can hold my place in this book. Probably not going to, actually. Put it in a map in there to hold my place while I unpackage this, whatever this is. Ah, that's neat. So this is Jedi Temple floor plan. It's giving you an idea of different levels. How they were originally concepted out for the game. Level 1 and 2. It's awesome. That's kind of cool. It's almost worth to put on somebody's wall. If you can frame it, at least. So let me get this out of here. Alright. So we continue on. Yep. I've seen most of this stuff. That was new. More history on the rebuilding of the Empire. How they first came. All that stuff. Yep. When I actually get a chance to read through this stuff, I actually will take a lot more time, honestly. Pretty interesting, though. I mean, and this is Chapter 6, Mystery of the Empire. Again, a lot of this stuff actually comes from the timeline videos. And then there's another interstitial, something inside here, so I'll save my place, put this back, and show you what was inside here. Aha. Treaty of Coruscant. There you go. This looks kind of small for anything political. Shouldn't it be like thousands of pages long instead of just one? But anyways, getting ahead of myself. So Treaty of Coruscant, interesting. Okay. Obviously you see Darth Mar name in there. and Mechis, which are two of the people that we've sort of become familiar with because of the comics and the different lore. So, you know, notes back to that for any lore nerds that are paying attention, obviously. Definitely things to discover in the game and see that are in there before he wants to start getting in the game. So, continuing on, let's see. Yeah, more of the same that we've seen before. Chapter 7, Battle of Alderaan, which we've seen. Or also the Bottle of Alderaan, either way. So, Malgus, after he's been defeated. Hook, with the real Mandalorian leader. Not. So there's some stuff, and then the interstitial also fell out again there. Save my place. Show you this. Trying not to screw this up while I unbox it. So, Shield Generator Defense Plan by Master Belf Elusis. So, get some details of it. Imperial landing, blaster turrets, shield generator. So, plenty of blaster turrets in the way of the shield generator, obviously. So, alright. So, we continue on in the book as I fumble around to get this thing up here. So there's now Hilo Viz. We've recapped. It's like a summation of the sacking of Coruscant here and what was involved. Getting Satele Shan looking quite old. Grandma Satele Shan. I'm just playing. So there's again more recaps, concept art of the trailer that everybody's seen pretty much, and more concept art that we've seen before. Man, that one's an old one. That was one of the first concept art images that actually came out for the game. Got me really excited for a Sith Trooper, but alas, we don't have a Sith Trooper. So, yeah. Some nice little wreckage view there, to give you an idea. Chapter 10, Events After the Treaty of Coruscant. Just recapping some stuff here. Dantooine, talked about again. At some point I hope we actually get there. Let's see. Yep. Pretty much. Nothing to get back in here. So. Obviously it ends with, May the Force be with you. Okay. And then there's a little note back here. Chronicle books. So there you go. That's Nostaral. I'm going to insert these inserts that actually fell out at the front, and then I'll recap the rest of this. Okay, now this is the security fob again. Kind of seen this already. We showed it off a little bit to the people, some of the unboxing images that we did. Man, this is hard to get out. This is not easy to get out, folks, that's for sure. So, security fob. Obviously there is likely a key on the back of this that I do not want to show on the cam, but let's see if it works. Yep, there you go. And yes, there is a Digipass made this. It's made in China, of course. And yep, So there you go. That's the security fob. The most interesting thing, obviously, is the actual game, which is it's in this nice little tin box that we got here. Nice little reliefed, you know, design here, and that should not be on the back because I'm not going to play Republic. Just wait. Let me open this. Try not to let everybody get a view of my CD key here. Wow, if I would have shown that, yeah, it would have. Everybody would have had my key. So good thing. So there's a Gentle Giant. Let's see if I can. I'm trying to keep the keys off. So there's a Gentle Giant, $30 off of this exact statue that's in here. So $30 off gift certificate for purchasing the collector's edition. And it has a code on the bottom that you can then redeem. So, and there's also, you need one of these key commands. Give me a little view of that. A little instruction guide about how to install the game, which I assume that everybody pretty much has at this point if they have a collector's edition. So probably a little bit more up with it in terms of the early access stuff. So, and then in the CD key, the CDs themselves, which are DVDs, obviously, disc 1 of 3. So we have 3 different discs here, and you have Satele Shan and Malgus on the front cover of those 2, and then also, obviously, the disc 3 with Shea Vizsla. So there's actually a 4th disc option here, which is perfectly centered so that it scratches up the CD in shipment. Alright, cool. So there's your first-hand look at the collector's edition of the game Star Wars: The Old Republic. Now we're going to get to the Malgus statue and seal it off, but before I do that I have to actually stop this for a second so that I can actually open it. So let me do that, and you'll see it here in a second. So this is the foam packaging. Give you a little product view with the certificate of authenticity here. Obviously, if you open this, you have significantly devalued your product. But since I'm going to be putting this on my shelf anyways, and I know all the collector's edition guys that originally bought this likely are going to hate me for doing this, I don't care. So you're going to see it here in a second again. Also, so for pro tips here while I got this here, if you're trying to open this without completely destroying the packaging, and if you need some tip on this, take a knife like this, set it along the side, and go like that, so that you do not damage the packaging as much as possible. So see you here in a second, and we'll be back with it. Alright, so now we're back. I've successfully unpackaged the Malgus statue with its certificate of authenticity. I would say though that for anybody who's interested, that one doesn't really clear, and it didn't really go all the way down in, so try not to force it too much, otherwise you might have issues. Just wiggle it around, make sure that it fits securely. So, Malgus statue, as you can see, this little red lightsaber. This actually detaches off, it came by itself. So you can either have the little piece of red lightsaber on it or not. Either one is up to you, obviously. So Malgus sitting there in all of his glory. And then on his back, you can actually see not a lot of detail even there. So, and so that's the Malgus statue. And on the bottom, you'll see here, that gives you an overview of this. So yeah, so there's the Malgus statue, and that completes the collector's edition unboxing. There's nothing inside here. There's nothing more for me to unveil. There's nothing in here except for trash. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing. And I have to figure out how I'm going to get all this stuff back into the bed. Alright, cool. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope this maybe helped you in your purchasing decisions if you decide to end up picking up a collector's edition. So, also in a last bit of stupid nonsense, I'm trying to choose where Malgus is going to go. I think I'll just set him right here next to Shea Vizsla and the Monkey Island Voodoo Doll. I think it goes well together, right? It's enough LucasArts stuff right here. So there you go. And of course the Master Chief head. So either one.